In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to install plugins for LSPDFR. Let's do it. So let's get started with this LSPDFR plugins. So for plugins, you'll go to your trusty Chrome or or Microsoft Edge, whatever web browser you use, and you're going to go to GTA 5 mods for LCPDFR.com. Let's go ahead and let's click that, and this is only going to be the plugins part of this tutorial. We'll install ELS cars and stuff like that at a later date, but this is just for plugins. Callouts, we'll do callouts next. So plugins are essentially things like emergency lights, cop holster, computer plus, and LSPDFR plus. So we're gonna make this easier. We're gonna go to the scripts and plugins part, and we're going to go to sort by an LSPDFR plugin. And now we're going to look through these, which I'm not entirely sure why it must have been NA for that one. Let me look real quick. Standalone. Ah, yes it is. Okay. So you got your LSPDFR plugins, which is ones for LSPDFR. They have to have LSPDFR in order to work. Or you have your standalone plugins, where they just need Rage plugin hook to work, like these ones. So we're gonna get started, and we're gonna do some of LSPDFR plugins first. So we're gonna get Better EMS. It's a really good mod for having better EMSs. They'll come in and they'll try to save suspects or civilians, I guess. So I'll have that downloading, and I will just minimize this so we can just quickly drag it to our desktop when it's done. Open folder, drag it to our desktop. And now let's return to this part of it, and we're going to go ahead and we'll grab Forza callout for 0.4.5. I don't really use this plugin for much stuff other than just to tell the game when I want to go on duty and off duty. Well, I mean not on duty or off duty. I meant by so that way if I press like a keybind, then they won't send me calls. LSPDFR won't send me calls unless I press that keybind again. So we're gonna grab that. All the links to these plugins, not mods, will be linked in the description. I'm not entirely sure if this one would be a good one. We could try it, but I do know this one's a good one, so we'll grab this one. I love to be a canine partner, to have a canine with me. Sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that or not, but anyway. And also, so we're just gonna install some random ones here, and then I'll give you the we'll go to this. We'll go 3 for this website, and now we will go with 3 from Bijo's. I mean, not Bijo's. It is Bijali Joe. I'm not exactly sure how to say his name. I hope I said it right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab Stop the Ped. Let's download this all the way down at the bottom. Download version 4.86. Download. It's okay if this window pops up, just close it. and hit save, and then drag this to your desktop. And now we'll go grab Ultimate Backup. We'll download this, download, close that, save, open folder, Ultimate Backup. And now we will grab Compute Lite. This is to look up PEDs. I personally like this one more than the actual in-game computer, but you can use whatever computer you want. Save, open folder, drag and drop. Okay, so now let's install these bad boys here. So let's open up our GTA 5 folder, and now we will grab the Better EMS and we'll open it. And now we will go into just the GTA 5 folder, and all of this, just copy it, just take it and drag it in here. And that is how you install the EMS mod. Now we can take it and we can just put it in the trash bin. Force a call out, it's pretty much the same feature. You just go through the files, and these are the 2 files you'll need, so just take and drag. Just like that. Now that one is done. I don't recommend that you do more than 2 plugins at a time, or because if you're having game crashes after installing plugins, then one of the plugins you installed might be the one that's causing it. So I don't want to have any breakness to your game or anything like that. My bad. Just take all these. We'll deselect the README by pressing Control and clicking it. And we'll compare and files from SupThePed. You always want to, when we're placing files, I would say compare them, just in case one of the plugins you downloaded actually has like an updated file that a different plugin doesn't have. So we're gonna go same thing with this. Drop them in here, compare, and we'll just have the files already in GTA 5 because they're the same. Alright, and now let's put that up here. Compute Lite. Oops, Compute Lite. Compute Lite, there we go. And same thing, just drag and drop, compare info, file is already in GTA 5, continue. And now we will launch the game to show you that those plugins did install. Those ones are just basic LSPDFR plugins. They won't need Rage, well, they'll need Rage Plugin Hook, but Rage Plugin Hook won't load them because they'll be loaded when LSPDFR loads when you go on duty. I'll show you what I mean by that when we get in game. I fixed my issue, hopefully, from my crashing yesterday, because after recording I did have a few crashes. I'm not entirely sure why it was happening though, but hopefully it was the only time it happens. I'm not for sure though. So we'll just get our game loaded up here, and then we'll go on duty. Well, we still have the basic GTA 5 cars, so we won't have any cars that we can use yet. I think I did hear something about Stop the Ped might having a bug or causing crashes with the latest update. I'm not too sure yet because I haven't actually tested it. This is my first time testing the new versions of LSPDFR and their plugins that people create for them. So this is my first time testing this. I've done a clean install to hopefully to help you guys to install LSPDFR for you guys and have some fun with it. So once we get this loaded, we will then install some actual plugins for standalone plugins that will have to be loaded by Rage plugin hook as you are loading. Once we do that, once we show up this one. So we're in game, and we're just gonna go to our LSPDFR tab, character, and actually settings. Preload all models. Let's turn this to false. We'll turn that to false when we're inside the game folder, so you can. That one kind of, I guess, gives you texture loss for some reason, so we'll disable it when we go back to that area. But now let's go into the circle. Let's go on duty. And you'll see down at the bottom left that all those plugins will start loading. See, compute light, force call out, stop the ped, and ultimate backup, and then K9 unit. So now we'll go into our police locker. We'll just choose this agency. We'll just confirm police garage, and we'll just go grab a car real quick. We'll go with the Interceptor. Oh, okay, I guess we'll go with the Crown Vic. Alright, nope, it's not going to actually. Alright, so mods by PvK fans. Privacy, all mods by... Okay. Okay. Enable username interaction required for members, features / beta. Okay. Okay. Accept policies to continue. Oh. Okay, there we go.
Christ almighty!
Oh, sorry, man. Oh, wrong way. Let's go to the garage and grab ourselves a car.
Damn!
Or there might be a car out here that we can take. Nope, there's not. So we gotta rush to the garage. Oh, here's a car. Awesome. We'll just take this one. And I'll show you the whole computer system that we installed to show you that everything's working.
Citizens reporting a holdup at Narrow Park gas station.
Pull this guy over.
Units respond code 3.
So I did have a question about how do you stop people, and you stop people with either, if you're on control, you stop them by going behind them and pressing A on the controller and then turning on your lights. And then that's when they'll stop for you. Or you can even press shift and turn on your lights. Alright, so for this plugin, we'll just approach them. And we'll have to disable this version of it because for some reason it's not wanting to. Alright, we'll just ask for ID. Alright, carry red. Ask for registration.
Hey. Thanks.
Alright, so now let's go over to the car and we'll press right on the D-pad. We'll hold it. Oh, no, yep, we'll hold right on D-pad. And we'll go to PED records. We'll look her up. This is the compute light, as I was talking about. She got a valid driver's license, no warrants. She has a gun permit, a public for handgun. She's not on probation. She's been stopped 2 times for failure to present registration, an expired driver's license, and that's it. So we will just go off and let her off with a warning. And we'll just press E this time. Oh, yep, as I said, I'll have to disable that. So here, let me disable it real quick. So we're going to go to LSPDFR, we're going to go to keybinds, and we're going to go to, let's see, traffic stop interaction. Let's take that off. Let's just clear the key. And now let's try this. There we go.
Bye.
You can go. So that's with that plugin installed. And with it just being default with the keyboard until we change it, if you press B, this is your backup, which I need to change that one as well. So let me go to settings, LSPDFR, keybinds, and let me go down to the backup menu. Oh, please computer, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to take the backup menu off. I'm going to take the, oh, no, that's fine. Traffic stop is fine. Accept call out. Chase abort, stop peds, perform frisk. I'm going to do that, do these. Start vehicle selection, toggle duty, crime report, pursuit menu. I'm going to take that off. Okay, that should be the only ones I use now. I will probably have to grab the keybinds for this one, which this is, crime report is B, and I guess B is also the backup. Oh, we had an LSPDFR crash, which that's alright. We were done with this part of the tutorial. So go to our exit. And now let's install just like one or two basic plugins, the ones that use Rage. So we're going to go back to GTA 5 and we're going to download some standalone plugins. So we'll go to, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Go back. I don't know why that popped up. Okay, here we go. So scripts and plugins. I'm going to go to standalone plugin. And we'll go with police tape, because I know that has been updated. We'll download this. Agree. And once this gets installed, there's a controller one that I want to go grab, that I highly recommend if you play on controllers that you get. I was just shown it, and I was looking for something like this for a while. So let's go grab that, if I can find it. Which, here it is, gamepad, easy turn signals, brake lights, and all that. So let's download this. Agree. And once this loads, we'll save, open. And now let's install these. So let's go to our Grand Theft Auto 5 folder. Let's open up police tape, LSPDFR API wrapper for plugin developers, GTA 5 folder. Okay, anyway, GTA 5 folders. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna drag it in here. We're gonna compare the infos on the files. And we're gonna choose, we're gonna have it keep the files inside GTA 5 already. We're going to continue. And that should have been installed. Now we'll put this up here. And now the game additions. So I'm going to say that these are the two files that you put into. It requires latest version of script_v, extract content from zip folder to Grand Theft Auto 5 main directory, which that's just drag and drop. Okay. So that's not really a standout for like plugins. It's not like a Rage plugin hook thing, so let's find one more. I know there's another one. We'll go to scripts and plugins. Standalone plugin. And we'll go to... We'll do Clear the Way. This one right here. Because I know this one definitely is one that is a plugin that you install through Rage. Which I'll show you what I mean as soon as it gets downloaded. Sorry if this video is a little bit longer than the last one. I'm wanting to try to be as detailed as I possibly can. So now let's open up this. And this part will go into just your plugins tab right here. Go drag it and drop it in here. And now that should be good. Let's close all this and let's launch GTA 5 while using a Rage plugin hook. So let's go ahead and let's get this launched. I do play on a controller, so that is why I downloaded that controller thing, which it might be more helpful to you guys if we change the stop button to maybe something else on our controller, so that way our lights aren't, you know, for EOS lights won't be turning off. And we'll show you kind of the engine controls that I installed for that mod. But once we have that done, that is basically just how you install LSPDFR plugins. Well, I'll say a few more things once we get back to the desktop after getting this all sorted. I will tell you too, I would not be able to play GTA 5 with just LSPDFR. LSPDFR by itself is good, but it's so much more fun when you have other plugins and callouts to use with it. So much more fun. Loading populating game world. Now it's gonna load the plugins. Clear the Way, LSPDFR, police tape. So that's what I mean by Rage plugin hook will load them. So additionally, Rage will have to load these plugins for them to work. And alright. So we're gonna get loaded here. And then we will go and just probably get a car. We'll just spawn a car in. No need to go on duty for this one, I don't think. So let's just go outside of our apartment. And with the trainer I had you guys install on the last video, you open that trainer by pressing F3. So let's just spawn in police 3. So the cool thing about the controller plugin that we installed is if you hold X on your controller and then the select key, your engine will turn off, and if you do the same thing, the engine will turn back on. If you do X and either LB or RB, it will put on your turn signals, and if you do them both at the same time, it will turn on your hazards. If you press right on the D-pad, it's skipped radio. If you press up on D-pad, it brings up the menu. Press down on D-pad, it rolls down and I guess opens up those doors. Windows rolled up. So if you press X and then up, the hood will come up. Kind of a little buggy, but it's pretty much just like that. And of course that is our air brake, but that is that plugin. And now I'm not entirely sure how to access the police tape plugin, but I'll figure that one out later. But now let's go change those settings I was talking about, and then we'll call that the video. So let's go into your GTA 5 directory. Let's go into your LSPDFR folder here, and then we're going to go into your lspdfr.ini, and we're going to take the main proload all models from true, and we're going to tell it false. And then also we need to grab, I will have to actually go get that one again for the camera, because there's a camera one that when you get in a pursuit, the camera like follows the person for a while, so I'll need to go grab that one. But once you do that, you'll just hit save and then just close it. And that's how you install LSPDFR plugins. I hope you found it helpful. The next video that we'll do is we'll install some callouts, and hope you guys will be ready and waiting for that. Thank you guys for the support, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.